curious about where you just going with just the collar guard, where you just have the collar.
Yeah.
And like I found that super helpful for me.
Yeah.
My guard is awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. It's kind of like what we were doing. Yeah.
Would you like? So I just started just trying to go for that, but then I stopped trying to put my feet on them. If I get a hold of the collar, should I be like collar guard, but should I be trying to get my feet up on the people as fast as I can then, or?
That's where we go back into. There's going to be multiple just like in chess. Even with the best supercomputer in the world, and chess is honestly a lot less complicated than jiu-jitsu, because at least in chess we can replicate the moves.
Yeah.
Right? And jiu-jitsu, it could be a different body, it could be with a different energy output, a different mobility level versus a different opponent. So it's really complicated. So even in chess, we can't, in the beginning of the game, often say what's the best move, even when the computer can't say, right?
Yeah.
So just like that, in jiu-jitsu, sometimes in certain positions, we can't say what is the best way, but probably something with distance is going to be better. So I think if you had the collar guard and I just have my feet like this,
yeah,
you can keep your feet down and just rip the collar drag or hit the ankle pick.
That's good. Yeah.
That's great. There is a chance that when you're here, if you have your feet down, he might be able to break your grip a little bit, right?
Yeah, because you don't have enough distance.
Yeah. Well, you might, even if you have the distance, if you don't have anything engaged on his biceps, he might be able to break the grip, which doesn't get you past. It's okay, but it eliminates your control on him, right? Now, if you're far enough away, sometimes it's still really hard to break that grip, right? So you could have that, and then when he goes to break it, that gives you the sleeve, and then you could use that to pull a collar sleeve, if you know collar sleeve. But if you don't know collar sleeve, that's not necessarily possible, right? So then you could have the collar, and once you get the collar, you put the feet and start falling back and doing the other thing. You could do that too, right? So there's not going to be one answer. So you can, as long as you're maintaining distance, I think you'll get the most bang for your buck the more guards you play, because you have better solutions. So if you don't play collar sleeve already, start working collar sleeve.
Yeah, and use your, like, really just about the distance, whether it's the feet on the ground or feet on the person, it's the distance, prioritize that.
Yeah, for sure. And there's going to be multiple correct answers, but most of those correct answers are going to involve having a lot of space.